Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to have a look at these bad boys, tarps. So I recently done a poll, what is people's preferred methods to camp, and camping under a tarp came out on top. Now I have to agree with that as well. Most of my camping days have been spent under one of these. I'm not knocking tents, they are solid bits of kit. If you're up a mountain and that, then obviously a tent is the way forward. If you're just getting into wild camping and you've been sleeping in a tent and you're wanting to make the move into tarps, then you've come to the right video here. This is what it's all about. I'm going to try and convince everybody why you should be sleeping under one of these. I also want to do this fair, so at the end of the video I'm going to give you a few reasons why you may want to be cautious as well about camping under one of these. Yeah, with that being said, let's get straight into it. The first and probably the most important reason is the versatility of them. So you can set up these in a million different kind of ways. You're only restricted by your creativity and your skill level. So say if it was raining, this is quite an enclosed way of setting it up. If it was nice and sunny, you could pop open the top, flip that over. Yeah, there's so many ways to set these up. Also with the different terrains that we camp on, you can do a ridge line like I have today, or you could just pull out to one tree. You don't even need trees, you could just get a few sticks from the ground. So there's so many different ways to set up one of these, whereas with a tent you set it up one way all the time and that's it, that's what you've got to use. Also with the tarp, you're going to start needing to use knots, use ridge lines, so it helps progress other skills that you'll need for the outdoors. So reason number two is being able to enjoy the views. So with a tent, you're zipping yourself up and you're closed off. You're pretty much in a little house, aren't you? But with a tarp, obviously there's so many different ways to set it up. You can enjoy the night sky when you're falling asleep. What I noticed when I first got into wild camping and I started off in a tent is when the weather conditions do turn, which they will, we all ended up huddling under my mate's tarp. So with a tent, it rains, you go into your tent and that's pretty much the night done. But with a tarp, you just you set it up in a way where you still got that shelter, but you can still enjoy being around the campsite. It's not the end of the night. Also, another thing regarding views is we're wild camping, so we're not sure where we're going to be setting up each night. You might be in a little bit of a dodgy place, but you've always got these open sides or an open front where if you hear anything rustling in the bushes, then you've got that security of just looking out, say there's nothing there, or say it's just a little animal or something, and then put my head back down and go to sleep. So security, with having it open, that security factor is a big plus for me and it helps me get a better night's sleep. Reason number three is how lightweight they are and how much extra space you can get sleeping under one of these. The bulk of a tent, even a small one-man tent, you're still going to have some bulkiness to it. It's still going to weigh more than a big tarp like this. This is a 3x3 tarp. They're absolutely massive, but the pack down size is tiny. You've not got no zips, you've not got no poles you need to carry about. So they're super lightweight, super compact, and the space you can achieve in one of these is just amazing. You can have 3 people under here, so a one-man tent, that's one person with little storage room, whereas one of these will weigh less than a one-man tent, but you've got the extra storage space and you could easily fit 3 people under here if you needed to. So lightweight, extra space and less bulk is number 3. Number 4 is price. So an expensive tarp is what, £60 maybe, whereas an expensive tent you're looking at maybe £1,000. So as we all know, when we're out in the woods or in the outdoors, it can get a little bit rough. You're not going to be proper careful with your gear. You might get a few burn holes, you might get a few rips and tears. I'd much rather rip a tarp, which is £60, than rip an expensive £1,000 tent, you know. So it gives you that peace of mind where you're only bringing a tarp out. If it does get ripped, it's not the end of the world. Okay, reason number 5 is the speed and the stealthiness of being able to set one of these up. So say if it's raining again, you can easily put this into a plough point configuration where it's tied up against a tree, 3 pegs, boom, it's done, and you're under cover straight away. All of my tents that I've had, I've always been setting up the inner first and then setting up the outer, so it's going to take extra time to get set up, which means extra time in the rain, which isn't very good. I never really bring waterproofs with me, so yeah, I rely on the tarp a lot. When it starts raining, I want to be able to set it up super quick and get under there as quick as possible. Also with the stealth factor, if you want to go low profile, then you can set these up really low to the ground, you can set them up right against trees and all that, so very stealthy when they need to be as well. Number 6 is how simple they are. At the end of the day, it's just a sheet of fabric. There's no zips, there's no poles, which I like about it. You come now to be in nature, you want to keep things simple, you don't want to bring too many luxuries with this. It's just a sheet of fabric for some protection, which also means as well there's just less things to go wrong with it. Maybe the zip breaks on your tent, or your pocket rips off, or whatever, your poles bend. With this, it doesn't really matter. If a stick snaps, I'm not bothered, I'll just get another one, you know. I don't have to go to the manufacturer and start doing all that process. Yeah, tarps are obviously very simple. Okay, and number 7, my last reason, is you're immersing yourself more into the outdoors. So at the end of the day, in a tent, when you zip yourself up, you're pretty much indoors now. You don't have that sense of freedom as you would with a tarp. You're constantly outside. Also, another way you're immersing yourself into the wild is you're using your surroundings as well. So I've used trees today to set up a tent. You're bringing everything from home with you and you're using that sort of stuff. Whereas a tarp, you have to use the environment to set up. You're immersing yourself more into the outdoors, which is always a good thing. So there we have it. Have I convinced you to using a tarp? Maybe you already were. Maybe you prefer a tent, which is fine. And actually, I want to give you a few reasons why you need to be cautious. Maybe tarp camping isn't for you. So first reason for that is bugs. Especially summer's coming up now as well. The bugs are going to come out soon, and having that openness, the bugs are going to get you. Like, you don't have that inner sheet, you know, like the mesh material to protect you from those, so you're completely exposed in that way. What I tend to do is use a head net, or if there's a fire as well around camp, sometimes the smoke from that will help with the bugs. But either way, you're not going to have as much protection as you would in a tent. Another reason is wind chill. So again, you're not locked away in a tent, so you're always going to have that breeze. You've got the many different configurations to set up your tarp, but you're always going to have like an open corner or something. So if you don't set it up correctly, maybe as the wind's blowing in that direction where you've got the gap, or you do set it up right, but you know, wind changes direction sometimes. You could set it up perfect, gets into the middle of the night and you're going to get a big gust of wind coming in, and that wind chill is definitely going to cool you down. Even if you've got a fire on the go and you're getting the warmth from that, you're going to have to be maintaining that fire throughout the night, which sometimes isn't really ideal, unless you've got a self-feeding fire, which will get you through the night and keep you warm. But a lot of the time I don't do that anyways. The fire tends to go out, and if it is cold, you're going to have to get up, chuck some more wood on the fire to keep that warmth. Another reason to be cautious about tarps is the privacy. This doesn't bother me too much, but if there's a big group of yous out and you want to get changed in private, then that's going to be a little bit restricting with a tarp. So there's always going to be a corner. If you've got some creepy guy with you now, as a little creep round, hey, you never know. So with a tarp, you don't have as much privacy as you would with a tent. And my last reason to be cautious is tarps are obviously, they're not freestanding. You need to use your environment. I know some tents, they're freestanding, you set it up and you can move it about wherever you want, where a tarp, you can't really do that. You need some solid pull out points or peg in points. Right, so I think that's everything. That's my pros and cons of sleeping under a tarp. I would say there's definitely more pros to cons why you should sleep under these, and that's obviously why they're so popular as well. I would say a tarp is probably next level. So you'd start off in a tent, you've got that security, but as you progress and as you get more comfortable in the outdoors, I think it's natural for people to want to start camping under tarps more than tents. But yeah, I've not got nothing against tents. They are solid bits of kits. Obviously this is my preferred method, and by the sounds of it, with that poll I did recently, the majority of you guys also agree tarps are the way forward. You get a better experience overall. It might be a little bit more challenging in some aspects, but it's a lot more rewarding, I find, sleeping under one of these. So yeah, there we go. That's all my reasons. I may have missed a few off, so if I have, obviously feel free to share below in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I want to say, if you made this far, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I was just packing away there and I've thought of one last tip why you should be sleeping under a tarp, and that is, at the end of the day when you get home, you're going to be out in all conditions. Your equipment is going to get wet at the end of the day, so when you're back home, A tarp is a lot easier just to chuck out on the washing line and dry out, whereas a tent you've got inners, outers and all that, so it's a lot more simple to dry out. There's a little bonus one for you. Right, see you later.